Just a couple weeks to go in the spring season when it comes to boys volleyball. The EPC semifinals are set for Monday, May 13th, and a couple of teams still trying to vie for one of those top 4 spots. And a team that's been playing some pretty good volleyball, hoping to continue their winning ways, are the Liberty Hurricanes.
Yeah, Liberty coming off a 3-0 victory over Pocono Mountain East earlier in the week. That triumph, their 5th over the last 6 games, taking on a Northampton team that over the last couple of weeks has gone in a slightly different direction. The K-Kids coming off a loss against Emmaus last Wednesday, 2nd straight setback, 3rd over a 5-game stretch for Northampton. So trying to buck that trend while Liberty looked to keep on surging last night. They met in Northampton. Erica Rose was there and has the highlights.
The Northampton boys volleyball team may be a young squad, but they make teams work, and last night was no different when they welcomed in Liberty, who sits at 8-3. The K-Kids trying to get back on track after dropping 2 straight. First set, Liberty jumps on top 3-1. Moses Amwega with 2 of those points, but it will be a very back-and-forth set. There will be 6 ties up until this point, when Dylan Holland makes it 9-9, and Aiden Hullahan will give the K-Kids their first lead at 10-9. But again, the two battling it out. There will be 18 ties in the set, 6 lead changes. The final comes off of the kill by Mike Vargas to put Liberty up 23-22. Ricky Wang ends it 25-23, the final of the first set. The second set similar to the first, however, Northampton the one to jump out to the early lead. It will not last long. Again, the back and forth play. The ace by Cody Whiteman makes it 9-9, and that is the start of a 4-0 run for the K-Kids, who go up 12-9, but it will be tied at 18, and from this point, it will be all the Hurricanes who go on an 8-2 run late in the set. The K-Kids will also have 3 straight errors, allowing the Hurricanes to pull away for the 25-20 win. The third set crucial for the K-Kids, but Amwega unstoppable. He finishes with 14 kills on the night. This makes it 4-3 Liberty, and they will never trail again, but never able to go up by more than 3 either. 25-23 the final of set 3.
It was a little frustrating match for us, to be honest with you. They're a very young team, and they're a very fundamentally sound team, so they did enough to be competitive in every set. I don't think we played particularly well, given that we have a lot of upperclassmen. But you got to take your hats off to Northampton. They did everything they needed to do to give themselves a chance.
A lot of it was just building up our confidence, making our serves, and playing consistently. We just tend to break down sometimes, but when we play as a team and we keep that energy high, we play very well.
We made some blocking adjustments, which I think gave us a little bit of an edge throughout the match. We tried to not stop our momentum by missing serves at key times, and I think those 2 things made a big difference, and we were able to slow down Northampton's attack a little bit.
The Hurricanes have qualified for districts and are pleased with where they are at. However, the 2 losses against Parkland and Emmaus still bother them, but the Hurricanes have a shot at revenge when they travel to the Green Hornets on Monday, and according to head coach Niad Amory, they are a different team since that first meeting. On the scene at Northampton, I'm Erica Rose, 2 Sports.
So as Erica mentioned, up next for Liberty, a trip to Emmaus on Monday. The Hurricanes now 9-3 overall, 8-3 in EPC play, as you see there. So currently 5th in the East Penn Conference. Meanwhile, Northampton is at North Pocono out of District 2 on Saturday before returning to league action against a winless Pocono Mountain West team on Monday. You see the setback for Northampton moves them into a 3-way tie alongside Bethlehem Catholic and Easton, all 3 clubs at 5-6 in the EPC.
Whitehall still atop the standings right now, the team to beat with the perfect match record. They've lost just 1 set all season. That actually came to Northampton back on April 5th. Emmaus, the reigning EPC and district champs, did lose to Freedom on Tuesday. They face Liberty on Monday. Freedom, their only losses of the year coming to Parkland and Whitehall, but have won 6 straight, as we mentioned. Liberty and of course Parkland coming off a loss to Easton. They've got a couple of tough games left on their schedule with Freedom, Emmaus, and Whitehall all left before this comes to a head. In the last 2 years, it's been the same 4 teams in the EPC tournament in Emmaus, Whitehall, Nazareth, and Parkland. So Freedom trying to hold on to one of those top 4 spots and buck that trend.
Yeah, and Freedom has been surging. They've certainly got a chance to get into that Final Four and make some noise, but it certainly seems like Whitehall, as we talked about Northwestern and Colonial League Baseball, Whitehall seems to be the team to beat in EPC boys volleyball. Well, after Lehigh Valley